Hello there, everyone. Um, Today I arrived actually quite a bit early to the sun or to the location. So I've been waiting here in the car just for the rain to die down and for it to get a little bit closer to sunrise. And I'm just about to head out and go up a little hill here to location. So let's get started. It is raining. It certainly is. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm just gonna take the image that I had in mind why I came here. It's just in front of me here. I'm just gonna take it. We're not gonna get any interesting light. It's raining, it's cloudy, it's relatively dull. So I'm just gonna take the image. This image is very simple actually. It's just a tree, a pond of water, and I'm doing a 50-50 split so that I'm using the reflection of the tree in the water. That's basically all there is to it. I had hoped that it would be lovely autumn fall color on the tree, but all the leaves are gone on that tree, so that sucks. Yeah, I think that's it. Nothing too interesting, but I really don't want to spend too much time on that image anyway, since it doesn't have the details that I actually want from the image, or what I'm looking for at the moment. So let's pack up and return to the car, and then wait for the rain to die down, and then we're gonna go out into the real forest and find something. Well, back in the car at least. Not that wasn't that didn't go as well as I hoped. I didn't think it would start to rain that much again, and I thought we would get some more interesting light at least, but no, we didn't. So let's drive on to another location then, shall we? Well, the issue that I'm having now is that it's so much water in the lakes that they are flooded over. Look at this lovely fireplace. Isn't it just a lovely dry place to sit and have a campfire? And locations that I know, like here, you used to be able to stand quite a bit further out here, but now I can't. The best place to stand, well, they are underwater, and I can't get past all the trees and all the things that are in the way of the compositions. That's an unusual problem. At least it isn't raining as much now. Yes, I have my car running. I want it to be nice and warm. Sue me. I'm just gonna look over here. I know that it's a composition here which could be pretty nice now. Oh, look. When they're logging down trees, they usually lay a couple of logs furthest down, so that the logs on top can dry up, so that it's dry when they get it to the sawmill or whatever they're going to use it for. It's not working so well right here. I mean, this has to be the wettest autumn in quite a few years. It's been raining so much. We have a composition here. Let me just grab the camera and I'm gonna take it quickly. We had a little bit of fog, but it seems to be disappearing quite quickly. Some people say that photographing close from a car is the best kind of landscape photography. I don't necessarily agree. I feel like it's a little bit of cheating. But when you have a nice scene close to the road, that's just the way it is. I have two small trees here in the foreground, and the balancing act that I'm currently doing is not including them. So being able to shoot through them without them being in the scene, because they're just going to clutter up the foreground and actually detract from the scene. They would add a lot of interest, but interest in the wrong places. I think that's the best way to say it. And the second thing that I'm doing here now is the focus. What I'm doing is I'm zoomed in at 70 millimeters, and I'm zooming in into the foreground, the immediate foreground, the closest thing that I want to be in focus, and then I just focus to infinity, and then pull back the focus until it is sharp where I want it to be sharp in the foreground, and after that I look and see if the image is still sharp in the background, and if it is, I have enough depth of field to get everything that I want in focus. If it isn't, then I'm either going to up my aperture to get more in focus, or I'm going to have to focus bracket it. But I'm really satisfied with the composition I'm having now. Quite moody, quite interesting. Vibration reduction is off, self-timer, quite a solid foundation. 2-second exposure, f16. And that's that.
It's finally stopped raining and can finally start what came out to photograph to begin with, or came out to do to begin with, and that is going up here, up to Baljåsen. The water doesn't stop here. The path is basically a waterfall at the moment. Well, I decided to take a photo of all the water that is flowing down on the path. It's just so ridiculous and quite special. And just to the right here behind me is an opening, and also in the front there is an opening, but right here in the middle where the camera is pointing we have a dark area, so the foreground gets really dark and moody, and we have a lighter area in the background there, which makes it look a little bit foggy. I'm going to be able to play nicely with depth and well, interest, really. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm going to be able to play nicely with creating interest through the frame. Yeah, it's a nice composition with some nice lights and some interesting water flowing down. I'm not sure it's not really conveying that it is a path, since the water has kind of washed everything away, but you know it is, and I know, so that's always something. So that's one image in the bag, or that's the third image of today. Yeah, it's an image, and I've taken it, and we're moving on. This looks amazing. Too bad I didn't bring my long lens. The longest I have is 85. And the issue here, as it is in so many places here in Dalsland, trees. Too many trees in the foreground, and they are distracting and obtruding the views, and yeah, but it's still extremely beautiful. Looking as the mist just rises as smoke from the trees and flowing over the landscape. Now we have the sun backlighting it, and that's amazing. I'm gonna take a coffee break here and just look at it and be happy that I can see such beauty. Not everything needs to be photographed, you know. It is alright to just appreciate the beauty of nature for what it is. So the thing is, I might be getting overexposed now. So the thing is, I did find a lot of lovely sunlight. It's gonna go into a cloud now. Wow. Oh. Well, the thing is, I did see quite a lot of compositions, but none of them were really autumn related. A lot of them were evergreens, moss, trees, things like that. So I didn't really stop to photograph them because I'm looking for the autumn scenes. But I think I'm looking out at the problem right now. A lot of birch trees are basically surrounding us. We have one behind here, maybe you can see it. But almost all of the leaves has fallen off. So I guess peak is past, way past. And I think the problem is all the rain. Simply smash the leaves off the trees. But it's a beautiful day today, it really is. It is. Now we're starting the hike back down again. If I don't find anything on the way down that is autumn-ish, then I have one more place that I want to look before it's over for today. Just hoping that the sun isn't going to be too harsh. We still have a little bit of clouds left. So it's a balancing act between clouds and all the other things. Clouds and light. And hopefully no more rain up here. No more rain. Rain on me. Working as intended. A bridge for the water to go under. This is what is called a shortcut, isn't it? This is just ridiculous. It's literally a path for the water to flow even more smoothly. Absolutely ridiculous. The worst thing is that it's actually kind of deep, the water here, so I don't really want to walk in it. And these ice jump. I framed up a composition here, quite simple one. I just went off from the path, just perhaps 20 meters into the forest, because I saw that there was a lot of trees with fall color on them here. And I found this little tree with a grouping of evergreens behind, and it's opening here in front of it, so we're getting a little bit more light shining down upon it, which is excellent, because then those colors are going to really stand out from the darker background. But it is kind of dark, so I'm having to wait for it to get still, else I'm going to get a lot of movement in the leaves. I don't want blurry leaves. I could lower the aperture and increase the ISO, but I would rather not. I think I'm gonna have to do it, as I could stay here for hours and wait for it to be completely still. Oh, I should try with the polarizer to increase the colors. I didn't move anything there, so I guess we have the image now. I'm done with the last location here. Found one composition, and I don't think I said, but we were over at Baljosen, which is Dalsland's highest point. It's in northern Dalsland, and drove half an hour closer to home, so into central Dalsland, to a to a place called Tisselskog. It's a very small area, but it has some nice fall color here. At least I found one. Most of the leaves has fallen here as well. But yeah, that's where we are now. But I'm thinking that I'm done. I walked around everything, found a composition, I'm happy. And I'm starting to get quite tired actually. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please leave a like. If you have any questions, want to know anything, want to talk, then leave a comment. If you want to see more, remember to subscribe to stay tuned, and I'll see you all soon again. Wait for it. Yeah, I need it. Goodbye.